It's not a super exciting story. It's kind of something, you know how sometimes you just kind of fall into things. I was looking for the best chicharrones in the area, and I was just asking around. Like, hey, I know this might be a little off topic, but anybody knows some good foodie groups on Facebook that are dedicated to the area? And a few people mentioned some things, and I checked them out. It wasn't quite what I was looking for, and I just kind of offhandedly said, well, maybe I'll start my own. And then it was midnight one night, and I just went online and just did it, and invited a few friends, and went to sleep. Woke up the next day and had 50 members. I think the thing that just surprised me the most is just it seems like it was a niche rather, something that people wanted. Everybody just seemed to be excited about it, and it seems like a community has developed over it. And I know we're in the middle of a pandemic and COVID and all that, but my hope at some point is maybe having meet and greets and getting together and having potluck dinners and recipe swaps, and that's part of what I tried to do with the group too. Is not just showing pictures of food and recommending restaurants, but I wanted to share recipes, or maybe somebody needs some paprika, and so somebody else is like, well, I got some, and so there could be some ingredients being swapped around. Just a little bit more than just a regular, hey, go eat at this restaurant type of thing. Again, for me, it's about building community. Yeah, I guess I consider myself a foodie. I don't know what the definition of that is at this point, but it's if it means someone who's passionate about eating and food, then that's me. As far as I can remember, I've always been infatuated with food. My mom used to do a lot of cooking around the house, and I would help out with that. We had a garden one summer. We'd make salsas and soups and chilies and things. And for me, it's a creative endeavor, whether I'm cooking or eating. As I said, I am a musician, and there's a certain amount of improvisation that comes with that. And I feel the same way in the kitchen. Like, if you understand the basic concept, you can build on it, and you can improvise, or you can follow a recipe, or you can mostly follow a recipe and then decide, you know what, I don't want to put brown sugar in here. I'm going to put honey instead, or something. It just depends on what you have on hand, and what experiences you have mixing these things together. And sometimes it doesn't work out, and that's okay too. Like, I've made dinners before where I'm like, I'm not doing this again. But that's part of the process. That's like, creativity is 99% failure in life. Yeah. It's like you have to mess up, to be like, okay, I learned not to do that, and here's why, and here's how I've solved that problem for next time. And so, yeah, I'm all about creativity in the kitchen. I have a hard time. I know this is prejudiced of me, but I have a hard time relating to people who just eat to live. I'm just like, well, what are we going to do? What are we going to talk about? Eating and food is can be a very group-oriented thing. And my wife, her job allows her to travel around the world occasionally, and sometimes I get to tag along. And I really feel like if you want to experience a culture, the two things that really bring that out the most is music and food. I mean, there's so much rich history there to enjoy and to explore, and so that's just always been an interest of mine. I mean, I'm sure there are other ways, but for me, those are my footholds. It's like, what are they listening to? Where are they eating? And let's talk about that. Yeah, to me, it's like it's something to be explored. It's something to share. It's a way to express camaraderie, friendship, love. So I'm all about it.